Hello friends, myself Subhash Nagarse from Sri Digambar Jain Gurukul High School, Solapur. I shall welcome to all of you in this 8th mathematics. The topic is statistics part 2. In this session, we are going to discuss with subdivided bar graph and problems from the practice set 11.2. Friends, in the previous session of statistics part first, we have been discussed with the following important subtopics of this chapter: average, arithmetic mean, problems based on the arithmetic mean, problems from the practice set 11.1. Today we will discuss with subdivided bar graph. Friends, what is bar graph? Bar graph is a specific way of representing data using rectangular bars, where the length of each bar is proportional to the value they represent. Bar graphs are the pictorial representation of grouped data and are also referred to as bar charts. Bar graphs are one of the example of data handling. Bar graphs are excellent tool when representing data that are independent of one another and don't need to be in any specific order while being represented. The bars provide a visual display for comparing quantities in different categories. The graphs can be plotted vertically, that is bars standing up, or horizontally, that is bars lying flat from left to right. But normally we use vertical bars. You can see a representation of the vertical bar graph that is shown below. Also, you could see a horizontal bar graph that could be seen shown alongside. Last year we have studied simple bar graph and joint bar graphs. Now we will study some more bar graphs. Friends, properties of these bar graphs that we will see. All bars must be of equal width. The bars can be drawn horizontally as well as vertically as per your needs. The heights of the bars is proportional to the data they represent. And last one, all bars must share a common base. Now, what are the uses of these bar graphs? A bar graph or a bar chart is a pictorial representation of the data. It is mostly used in maths and statistics. A bar graph makes comparison between different variables easy and inconvenient way. Bar graphs are also the easiest diagram to prepare. They do not require too much effort. Bar graphs are the most widely used method of data representation. They are used in various industries. Bar graphs are used to compare data sets that are independent of one another. They help in analyzing patterns over long periods of time. Now, subdivided bar graph. As in a joint bar graph, we can compare the information in a data by subdivided bar diagram also. Here, information of two or more constituents is shown by parts of a single bar. We will see the steps for drawing a subdivided bar graph. Here, we could see a table where towns are given: Itlapur, Yonmadi, and this Kambo. Male laborers and the female laborers are given at the same time. Total laborers in the two columns we have to find out, that has been shown with a different color. First, prepare a table of the given data as shown here. Draw the x-axis and y-axis on a graph paper. Write the names of the town on x-axis, keeping equal distances between two consecutive bars. Show number of laborers on the y-axis with the scale 1 centimeter is equal to 40 laborers. You can see a bar graph that could be seen like this from this figure. On the x-axis you could see the towns, and on the y-axis there are laborers. This is the bar for the first village, that is Idlapur. First town Idlapur, second Dhanodi, this one, and this is for Karmabad. So friends, total number of laborers in the town Idlapur is 300. Show it by single bar. It is shown here 300. Out of this 180 are this with shaded color blue are female, male, and rest of are females. Show the number of male laborers by a part of the bar by the some another mark which is shown with the dark blue color. Obviously, the remaining part of the bar will represent the female laborers. Show this part by the another mark which is shown with blank. Similarly, you could draw the subdivided bar diagrams for the remaining two towns, that is Dhanodi and that of the Karmabad. Following the above steps, the given information is shown by subdivided bar diagram in the adjacent figure. Observe it. Now let us see the problems from the practice set 11.2. Number 1, problem. Observe the following graph and answer the questions. You can see here the bar subdivided bar graph shown. We have to answer the questions that could be asked. On the x-axis you could see women's, and on the y-axis you can see the solvings that they are getting. State the types of the bar graph. Which type of this one? You can see here this given graph is a subdivided bar graph. How much is the savings of Vaishali in the month of April? April month is shown with dark blue color and white with the March. Here on the x-axis women's are shown, and here you could see the savings in rupees. So for Vaishali, savings in the month of April is 600. This one Vaishali is here, so it could be shown with 600. How much is the total of savings of Saroj in the month of March and April? Saroj, you could see here, and total savings here you are getting is 800 here. Next, how much more is the total savings of Savita and the total savings of Megha? Here is Megha, you can see, and here is your Savita. We'll see. Savita total saving is rupees 1000. You can see here it is total 1000, whereas total savings of Megha is here, which is some 500. Therefore, difference in the savings is 1000 minus 500, that is 500 itself. So Savita saving is 500 more than Megha. The last question, whose saving is the in the month of April is the least? You could see here it is Megha, whose savings is least. So Megha saving is the least in the month of April. So friends, I think you got this one. Now let us turn to the problem number 2. The number of boys and the girls in standard 5 to 8 in a ZP school is given in the table. Draw a subdivided bar graph to show the data. You have to take on the y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 10 students as a scale. Here they have table given. 5th standard 34 boys, 17 girls, 6th 26 14, 7th 21 14, and that 25 20. We have to find out the total students. So for that we have to prepare a table, and this will be the table. Here you can see in the last row the total of the students is given. For 5th it is 61, means addition of 34 and 17. Similarly for 6th it is 40, for 7th it is 35, and for 8th it is 45. Let us draw the figure subdivided bar graph for this. You can see here on the x-axis there are the standards, and on the y-axis there are students, means including both boys and girls. For 5th standard the total students are 51. You can see here 51. For 6th it is 40. For 7th it is 35, and for 8th it is 45. So friends, this shaded portion, dark color portion indicates boys, whereas the blank part indicates the girls. So for this 5th it is marked over here, which is 34. For 6th it is 26 boys, and for it is 21 boys, and here it is 25 boys, and the rest part are the girls. So this is the way how to draw on the graph paper. First of all, you have to take x-axis, then y-axis, make the total markings, draw one column, from this divide them, and at the same time it is very important to show the scale. Now let us turn to the next problem, problem number 3. Here in the following table, number of trees planted in the year 2016 and 2017 in 4 towns is given. Show this data with the help of the subdivided bar graph. You can see here 4 towns, that is Karjat, Vadgaon, Shivapur and Khandala. 2016 the trees planted were 150, 250, 200 and 100 respectively, and 2017 those are 200, 300, 250 and 150. So total trees planted we have to find out. So for that we have to prepare a table which is given below. Here you could see that total of trees for the Karjat in 2 years planted will given, that is 350, 150 plus 200, 350, and for Vadgaon it is 550, for Shivapur it is 450, and for Khandala it is 250. So let us prepare a subdivided bar graph. On here we have to first draw the x-axis, then y-axis. On the x-axis we have to consider the towns, whereas on the y-axis we have to take the trees to be planted. So here you have to take the scale of 1 centimeter is equal to 100 trees. So accordingly you have to write the scale over here. On the y-axis 1 centimeter is 500 trees. This dark portion indicates the 2016 year, whereas this blank indicates the 2017 plants planted. So first of all you have to consider Karjat, wherein total trees in 2 years planted is 350. Out of those, this 150 is in 2016 and the remaining part is the 2017. So for the Vadapur it is 550 totally planted trees. In 2016 it is planted as 250 and the remaining are 300 are in the year 2017. For Shivapur it is 450 total plants in the 2 year planted, and this 200 is for 2016 and 250 is for 2017. This is the bar subdivided bar for the Khandala, where the total trees planted in 2 years was 250. Out of this 100 is in the year 2016, and this 150 is in the year 2017. So I think you got this one. Now let us turn to the last problem, that is problem number 4. Here in the following table, data of the transport means used by the students in the 8th standard for communication between home and the school is given. Draw subdivided bar graph to show the data. Scale you have to consider is y-axis, 1 centimeter is 500 students. Friends, here you could see the 3 towns, that is Paitan, Evla and this Shahapur. Mode of communication 3, they have used different cycle, bus and auto and on foot. For Paitan, 3,250 students coming to the school by cycle, 750 by bus and auto, and 1000 on foot. For Evla it is 1500, 500 and 1000 respectively, and for Shahapur it is 1250, 500 and 500 is that. So for this, friends, first of all we have to prepare the total of modes of used, how many students are using in respect to towns. For that we have to prepare a table, and that prepared table you could see below, wherein the last row total students that you are getting. For Paitan, the addition of the 3 modes of communication the students used is 5000 students are using. For Evla it is 3000, and for Shahapur it is 2250. Accordingly, let us draw the uh, subdivided bar graph, it could be looking like this. You can see on the x-axis draw wherein you are considering the 3 towns, whereas on the y-axis the total students you have to be considered. Accordingly, we have to divide them into 3 different modes of the transport. So friends, here you have to write the scale. Here we have to take minimum 500. 1 centimeter is equal to 500 scales they have given that we are considering. First pattern we will see the total students are 5000, and here you can see the 5000 total. Out of this, these different 3 colors you could see, one paint shaded dark one and this one is blank. So here it is some 3250 students using the bicycle, this one, and this part, that is 750 students, those are using the modes bus and auto, and this indicates by they are coming to the school on foot or by walking. Let us see for this EVLA. This is the total students, 3000. They are present to the 8th class in the EVLA town. Out of these, some 1500 students are on the cycle, they are coming, whereas some 500 students by modes using bus or rickshaw, and the remaining 1000 students are coming by foot. This is the bar for the Shahapur, wherein you could see some 2250 students are there for this Shahapur city, where some 1250 students are coming to the school on the cycle, 500 students by bus or rickshaw, and the remaining 500 students are on the foot. So here you could see 3 different divisions you could observe. So this is a one type of the bar, subdivided bar graph. I think all of you got this one. Prepare and practice these bar diagrams. Now, what we have been discussed today. In this session, we have discussed on the following subtopics, that is bar graph, subdivided bar graph, problems that are based on this subdivided bar graph, especially the problems from the practice set 11.2 we have been discussed. So, friends, could you try these problems? The adjoining table shows the number of adult visitors and the child visitors to a park. Construct a subdivided bar graph. Practice this one at the home. The table given is in the month of April, May, June. Number of visitors were 300, 500, 700. These are the adult visitors, and these are the visitors 200, 600, 600 child visitors. So for these two, again you have to consider the total visitors, from them construct the subdivided bar diagram. Draw a subdivided bar diagram from the following table or following data. The data given is streams are given art, science and commerce for the students who are going for the colleges. Number of students for 2017, some 50 students are going for the art stream, 200 for the science and 100 for the commerce. In the year 2018, and that number of students that are going to different streams are art 70, science 250 and that of commerce 120. And in the year 2019, 75 students for going for arts, 300 for science and 130 for the commerce. Accordingly, here again you have to find the total number of the students and then divide them into 3 different bars. So friends, I think you will try this one and certainly you will get the nice subdivided bar diagram. So friends, you should not forget the famous words of Thomas Edison. What he said, it is the mission or vision, or you could very nicely understand for your future. I have not failed, he said. I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. It is also a way of having a great success in the life. Generally, what happens, if we failed, we will become nervous. One should not become like that. For that he is saying, I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. So, friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, share with your friends and like it. And don't forget to press the bell icon With these words, I would like to say thank you.